Welcome to all. Let's explore how countries can move from diagnosis to delivery in digital trade. Digital trade is increasingly central to WTO discussions, yet many developing and least developed countries face real capacity constraints when engaging in these negotiations. This is exactly where UNCTAD's technical assistance products and methodologies, designed under its e-commerce and digital economy program, come in. They help countries collect evidence, build capacity to design coherent and knowledge-driven e-commerce and digital trade reforms, at home or in trade talks. E-Trade Readiness Assessments, also known as ET-Readies, were created in 2017 because many countries, especially LDCs, were being called to negotiate on e-commerce and related issues without a clear picture of their own digital economy. Policymakers often lack data, coordination mechanism, and a shared understanding of their national ecosystem and priorities. ET-Readies help close that gap. An ET-Ready provides a comprehensive analysis of the challenges and opportunities associating with leveraging e-commerce for development. It spans the full e-commerce and digital trade ecosystem, from policy formulation and institutional coordination to ICT infrastructure, trade facilitation, laws and regulation, digital payments, skills, and access to finance. The goal is simple: help governments identify priorities and sequence reforms through clear, policy-driven recommendations. As the report is drafted following a participatory, multi-stakeholder consultation process, the assessment improves coordination across ministries and agencies, strengthens public-private dialogue, and provides evidence to help countries shape in advance their national policies and negotiating positions in WTO and other regional fora. Since 2017, UNCTAD has conducted 41 e-trade readiness, starting from LDCs and later expanding to developing and emerging economies, and also regional economic communities. Indonesia recently became the first G20 country to participate, demonstrating how relevant the tool has become across countries and regions at different levels of development. Because ET-Readies give negotiators evidence. They help clarify where flexibilities are needed, where readiness exists, and how national reforms align, or not, with global digital trade rules. See how ET-Readies provide essential evidence for WTO negotiators. Scan the QR code to explore the latest reports. This is where our e-trade implementation reviews come in. The reviews document how countries turn the recommendation from their ET-Readies into concrete policy actions and tangible reforms, assessing progress, identifying implementation challenges, and highlighting practical lessons. The reviews bring together diverse country experiences to highlight what has worked, what has not, and why. The fourth e-trade implementation review, published in 2025, documents experiences from 23 countries across Africa, Asia, Latin America, and the Pacific, as well as from 3 regional economic communities, providing evidence on their regional digital transformation journeys. Because they connect policy commitments to on-the-ground realities, they support South-South exchange and peer learning among national e-trade focal points, many of whom engage directly in negotiations in the context of the WTO or other bilateral, regional, and plurilateral agreements. They provide practical evidence of implementation constraints and successes, helping policymakers and negotiators move from principles to practice and to shape realistic negotiating positions grounded in real-world implementation. Curious how countries turn commitments into action? Scan the QR code to explore detailed insights from the 4th implementation review. Through the e-trade implementation support mechanism. This mechanism provides tailored hands-on support based on partner countries' needs, combining capacity building, coordination support, and practical tools. For example, this can take the form of a compliance assessment of national laws against a joint statement initiative on e-commerce, as recently piloted in the Gambia, helping countries assess alignment with international commitments and inform targeted policy interventions, thereby strengthening their negotiating capacity. Another key innovation in this space is the e-trade reform tracker, developed in 2024 by UNCTAD and now adopted by several countries. The tool allows governments to monitor reforms in real time, align ministries, stay on track with timelines and targets, and automate progress reporting. This support is delivered in close collaboration with the e-trade for all partners, ensuring coordinated assistance across the full cycle, from e-trade readiness assessments to implementation. E-Trade for All is not only a key initiative, which brings together 36 partners to address digital gaps, it is also an information hub, a dedicated platform on all things digital.
In a fast-moving digital world, access to the right information matters. E-Trade for All is the global information hub for digital trade and e-commerce development, with information provided by UNCTAD and its local partners. Bringing together governments, international organizations, and partners worldwide, the platform connects knowledge, initiatives, and opportunities all in one place. For instance, explore the country profile tools to map digital readiness and priorities by comparing and contrasting up to 4 countries at once. Discover programs, research, and where support is available across the digital trade ecosystem. Follow key events, insights, and partner activities shaping the digital economy. Used by thousands of users across developed and developing countries, e-Trade for All helps turn information into action. Visit etradeforall.org and connect to the global digital trade community.
Together, these tools, from the ET Readies, implementation reviews, and compliance assessment, to the Reform Tracker and e-Trade for All platform, help countries move from analysis to delivery in a coherent and inclusive manner. By providing tailored support and evidence-based insight, UNCTAD empowers policymakers and negotiators to participate effectively in global discussions and negotiations on e-commerce and digital trade. Ahead of MC14, these resources offer clear direction for advancing digital trade as a driver of sustainable and inclusive development. Thank you for watching. We hope this presentation helps you better understand how UNCTAD can support you in your work.